the World of Chronicles, where you're following the group known as the Misfits. The Freak Show is their official party name. Not by them, but by every other student within the school, as not a single one of them is normal. They are
Normal is
currently in.
boring.
Normal is so overrated.
What is normal?
Fair. They are currently in Therapy Lane, where they decided to do some exploration and see one of the therapy towns has been destroyed by what seems to be a dragon.
A wagon?
Roe created a use their gift of the mimic to copy a friend's gift to make them a home to stay in for the night. And we were waking up after they have finished their long rest. You all will see, you each have a new piece of like jewelry or accessory. Thumper, you have a set of headphones that are like around your neck. Um, Oslo, you have a dark a ring that seems to be made out of shadows on your like middle finger on your right hand. Vannon, you is Vannon's ears pierced?
No, and I think it was a necklace.
Okay.
Can't remember.
Oh yeah, it was a necklace.
Are
And
his
earrings. Rose's earrings. My bad, my bad, my bad. So you wake up with a necklace, and I know Rose's ears aren't pierced.
Does Ro even have ears?
Rose doesn't even have ears. So you see some of your goop that like falls, that like solidifies when you sleep, now has like an earring of like a hydra.
This is not alarming at all. This is amazing.
This is all your familiar's hidden forms.
Interesting. That reminds me, I never got the stats for him.
Listen, I got very depressed. You'll get them later.
No worries, I'm just making note.
I think the only one who got their stat sheet was Ro.
Yeah, but I didn't add it to my character sheet because I'm a bad player. But I
Pretty
think
sure
you
you're
did
the
set
only
it.
one who takes notes, so you're not. You know.
I didn't
I
even
take
get to
notes.
show you. Come on, cute little notebook.
I take notes. They're just on like sticky notes or note cards, and then they get lost.
Same.
I have a cute little notebook.
Oh, I do too. I don't know where it went.
So, what are you guys doing this morning? You guys do see the town has been rebuilt overnight.
Like, oh wait, how the hell was? Okay, hold on.
Including inhabitants.
Yep. They fully inhabited again.
Wait a minute. Does that mean we woke up inside someone's house?
No, you guys are across the street from the town where you guys made the dirt bunker.
We made a house.
Yeah, I made a house using the power of friendship.
Yeah, sorry, we didn't make it. Ro made it. I want you all to know the only notes I have are how many gods Ro hugs.
Those are the only important notes.
I have a note that has how much money we have on our debit cards.
And the traumatized Vannon.
And I have a list of all of the insecurities of the legacy kids.
This, you know what? I'm pretty sure my notes include that as well. My notes are wild, y'all. Okay.
We take really good notes here. The important stuff.
Agent has seen my note taking when I was the note taker of our group, and one of them just said "sad boobs."
Look, the ending notes. My ending notes for last session just say that Oslo finally read the gummy bear bag, and Vannon and Thumper finally tried them. They taste like curry and taco rice. That's the important thing, right? Like, not that there's some sort of like virus dragon. It's what do the gummy bears taste like?
Korean tacos.
You also
Anyway.
did throw a gummy into your pot of fermentation.
Yes, I'm interested to see how that turns out later.
It takes like 3 days, right?
Well, it's one gummy bear, so it would take like a long rest. So like it's ready.
Yeah.
If it was more than one gummy bear, it would take more time. But it's one gummy bear.
I'm almost tempted to ignore the fermenting gummy bear just because I really feel like you want me to try it, Whispers. So you can tell me what it tastes like right now. And I would like to deny you that pleasure.
Is it because I was denied
Wow.
rolling? Well, you know, the more you keep it in there, the more fermented, you might make gummy bear wine at some point.
I'm not opposed to this. How long do I have to leave it in there to make gummy bear wine?
3 days?
Sounds like a plan. Okay, so it's not alarming at all that the entire village has been rebuilt overnight. That shouldn't concern any of us. This was what was this entire building like town made out of? Because I think we left the stuffy town and we left Candy Town. What was this one made out of?
I think this one was graham cracker.
It
It was
graham
s'mores.
crackers, marshmallows, and chocolate.
Oh, we
it's
should.
the s'mores town.
Oh, we should probably leave. This isn't fair to Oslo.
We've said that
Oslo's
like
already
every
won.
town.
Oslo's already wandered away to like talk to people.
Does Ro have to do anything to like unhouse what they built?
You just kind of demand it to unhouse.
That is exactly what Ro's gonna do. They're just gonna stand there and look at it and go, unhouse.
And you just see the dirt just goes back to being dirt.
No one touch me. This is a handy skill.
Thumper's gonna pretend like he's gonna poke you with one finger. That slow messing with you poke.
The little sibling, I'm not touching you. I'm not
Yes,
touching
that's
you.
what I was thinking.
Pretty much.
I guess I will wander in the direction that Oslo is going now that I've
I'm
returned
also
to Earth.
going to follow Oslo.
Oslo's gonna go up to the first living creature and be like, "This happen every night?"
It's a marshmallow unicorn. You
Oh,
walk up
God.
Oslo's gonna find a different creature.
to. You can just see someone who's just a giant marshmallow.
I'll go talk to the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. That is fine, but I'm not talking to another fucking unicorn.
Okay, yeah, you walk up to this marshmallow and it's just like, howdy, y'all.
Oh god, it's southern.
Y'all get burnt up every night.
Yep. And we die,
Why?
everything deaths, and we're reborn in the morning.
Have you considered moving?
What
Yeah.
kills you every night?
We don't know. We're kind of asleep when it kills us.
Like in the evening or just during going to sleep during the day?
Yep.
Wait, I
None
did
of
not hear
y'all-
what you said.
It was just yes.
Okay, just randomly go
So-
to sleep during the day. Okay, go ahead.
Have you guys tried not going to sleep?
Nope.
DM, I think you're disconnecting there. Or maybe I am. Hang on a second. I'm
think
going to
it's
reset.
I think it's the pitch. The pitch is cutting out with the mic.
Yeah, it might be the pitch cutting out with the mic.
Yeah. Exactly what it
There
is.
you go. I can hear you better now.
But I won't do the voice, but just assume that's what he sounds like. For,
Okay.
reasons.
Okay, so can you repeat that? Have you guys tried staying awake?
Nope.
Why not?
Because this is the
Oslo's-
village of naps. We nap.
I thought
Oslo's just gonna start walking out of the town.
I thought it was the village of s'mores.
No, we're made out of s'mores, but we take naps.
Oslo's just gonna start walking out of town.
Thumper will immediately follow, just not questioning anymore. It's like, okay, this is a wild place.
Yeah, if you can't help
Can-
yourselves, I don't think we can help you either. And Rose's just gonna walk
Exactly.
away.
That's where
Actually,
Oslo's
wait.
at.
Before Thumper leaves, can he try and spot like where the burn or destruction is? There a trail leading in or away from the village?
It would have all been fixed, like, throughout the night.
So absolutely no trace then. All right, do we want to bother trying to help these people or no?
You cannot help people who are not willing to help themselves, and you can't fix stupid.
I mean, fair, but I mean, I'm not entirely sure if they can help the fact that they're stupid.
It's possible that if we solve the like overarching problem in here in this land, that this problem will solve itself anyway.
I don't think they're gonna become any less stupid. I just think they're not gonna have to deal with a dragon.
They
I
don't
think
seem
this
to
is-
mind.
I also think this is a symptom, not the cause.
Probably.
And putting a band-aid over a symptom doesn't make the underlying condition go away.
So let's find the source, which is probably the dragon.
Mm-hmm.
Or are we supposed to avoid that?
I think we're supposed to do whatever we want to. Each person's journey is their own growth, their own choice, whether they take that journey with someone else or not.
Eh,
I wonder how long this dragon's been here.
do you think this dragon might be here for therapy?
Did the dragon escape the inpatient wing? Is that what's going on? Is he a rogue patient? Ro's gonna like turn around and ask them how many times they've died.
This also might be smash therapy, where you just go into a room that has a bunch of shit in it and just destroy it all.
Well, that was just a voice crack. That one was just a voice crack. Fuck. Well, see, I'm about 7,000 years old. And I've died about 7,000 times.
So this happens every year?
No, they said it happens every night. So it's happened for 7,000 days in a row.
Every single day since I was born.
That's a
Your
hell
math-
of a lot more than 7. Yeah, your math is not mathing, but I get that. Okay. Up, Scout. Go on. Go on.
And when is your birthday?
Go on.
How often do you celebrate your birthday? Like what is a year to you?
Once a year.
What is time?
Go on.
Time is a soup.
Time is a...
And I'm gonna walk away now.
I knew you were going to say that.
Okay. So hold
I mean,
on.
will we be ruining some sort of symbiotic relationship if we go and kill this dragon? Because it seems like Therapy Land is doing just fine, even if they're getting horrifically killed every night.
Well, why don't we set up camp outside of this town and just watch for when, Dragon shows up?
Wait, have we asked to talk to a manager? Are we even sure that the dragon is a problem?
Are we going Karen?
Who created Therapy Land? I want to get down to the source.
Okay.
I have questions. I have comments.
I mean, maybe the dragon is a form of therapy and we're just going about this the entirely wrong way. Are we sure it's evil?
I'd like a pamphlet.
That's why I'm saying we set up camp outside of the town and watch what happens. We'll see if the dragon is actually being evil or just being traumatized.
Is
Hey,
Therapy
Mark,
Land the trauma?
Something to that
Hey.
effect. I don't know. You get what I'm saying. I'm not the smart one here, damn it.
Hey, Marshmallow Man, go to sleep.
Okay.
I love how Oslo just kind of took on the accent.
And you see,
Oslo's tired.
this marshmallow man will raise a staff and cast sleep on the entire village.
What the fuck?
Why we haven't set up camp? Well, fuck.
We don't need to. We're not going to sleep.
We should step away from the village though.
Step a couple feet to the right.
Row preparing to dragon horde just in case.
So a couple like hours go by, even more hours. Things get very boring for a hot minute. I'm gonna have everybody make perception checks, minus Row. No, Row can make it as
What's
well.
my
To see how well you're paying attention after like hours of nothing.
15.
21?
8.
Hang on, I have to pull up my character sheet.
Row got bored.
That's so in character.
Why
Not
could I-
paying attention at all.
Why could I just see Row giving tattoos to your bubble dragon now?
19.
Like, how do you tattoo a bubble?
Carefully.
Carefully.
It's a needle, though. Thousands of little needle pricks. Bubbles don't like needles.
If you're really careful, you don't disrupt the tension. It's fine.
Carefully.
Carefully.
It's a fantasy world. You don't gotta think too much of it.
Oslo got
Fair
a
enough.
19.
19. Plus, how else is Rose supposed to practice their line depth?
Yeah, it's got to be really extra shallow when I'm
Yeah.
doing it on a bubble. It's fine.
Like to imagine the tattoos just sort of like moving constantly over the bubble.
Yes.
It's like floating and kind of shifting.
Go on.
And all this work goes to nothing if this head just happens to pop.
That's fine. Then I just start over.
Yeah. So as the sun begins to set, and you just hear again from the village mayor, the marshmallow, you're like, "Alrighty, guys, I know we just woke up from a nap, but it's time to go to bed." Cast sleep again.
Why? Okay, you had us roll perception. Why?
So only everybody but Row will notice this like glitching dragon, like made out of like wires and like glitch that do you know the glitch effect on like videos but it's like back and forth? That's what it
Yep.
looks like as it moves through the air. Breeze destroys this town and then just flies off.
Like
Which
that's
direction did it
called
fly off?
Yeah, there you go.
North.
Yeah, Ozzo's gonna get up and start tracking the dragon.
Yep.
Hey,
Which-
I'm
hold
gonna
on.
follow.
Someone please get Ro's attention before you all leave them behind.
Come along, Ro.
Can I just pick him up?
Yeah, you just pick Ro up.
Permission to pick up?
Oh, that means I have Vanon's powers now.
You can
Ah,
store
fuck,
2
wait.
powers at once right
Oh,
now.
I can
believe.
store 2. I can store 2. Okay.
Let me
I have
double
Vanon
check
and
for
Zach.
ya.
Placed. Just
Gift of
can use his
dragon
single horn as a rein.
Thieves mimic ring D
Up to 3.
3.
Up to 3.
You have up to 3.
Amazing. Okay, I accept uppies then.
Oh, good
Perfect.
Look, my legs are small. Okay.
Lord.
Even
I get
Oslo
that.
runs faster than me.
Come, little Ro.
Come, little Ro. So yeah, you guys start tracking the dragon. Do you guys want to have Oslo just roll survival with the help action, or do you guys want to make a group survival check to track?
Let's do a group survival. I guess that's all of them added together.
Yes.
Okay, let's do that. I say.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I am so sorry, guys.
What did Ro
I've only got a
roll?
1.
I rolled a natural 1 for a total of 4.
Remember, your familiars can give you the help action.
Oh, okay. That didn't help a lot. 8.
I got a 7 after my advantage.
Can I give myself a bardic, please?
Your mimic can use its reaction to grant yourself a bardic, yes.
With a +0, Oslo's got a 16.
Mm-hmm.
14 with bardic. That's a lot better.
Oh shit, what are we rolling?
Survival.
Survival.
My bad, I did not hear that. That's a 16.
That's 32 plus 14. That is 46. Plus 7. That's 52.
53.
53?
Upper's not a good survivalist.
Luckily, the DC was only 50 for a group check.
So we passed. Hooray.
Woohoo!
Mainly because Ro's mimic inspired you to survival better.
Clearly, Thumper was the one dragging everybody down. Sorry.
Clearly these dice need to go into the moonlight. Okay, that's all I'm saying.
So, as you are moving, you go towards the north, and there's a mountain that seems to glitch itself. And on top of it, the dragon goes into a cave, munching on a marshmallow man.
Have they tried turning off Therapy Land and turning it back on?
We need to ask the manager. That's what I'm saying. Who's in charge of this place?
Which I will admit,
How
for
do you
Rose,
reset a world?
for Rose Sanity, this isn't a virus dragon, so it's not as
Oh.
dangerous. This is a
Oh.
glitch dragon, which is in the same vein. They're cousins.
Ugh, fuck. We got stuck with a cousin. Jeez.
So would I know that and be able to tell my friends now that we've seen it?
Yes, they're less dangerous, but still, bad.
I will alert my friends that it is in fact a glitch dragon. Slightly less dangerous. Slightly. Just a little bit. Just a little bit less dangerous. I don't know where that voice came from.
Are you feeling all right, Ro? It sounds like you got a tickle.
Are you glitching?
Yes. It's still a dragon though. We should kill it.
Well, now, do you think we're ready for killing dragons?
Ro is ready for anything.
Man, you didn't say we couldn't die here, so theoretically we respawn in the
Wait, who
morning.
said that?
I gotta admit, like, dying once is pretty traumatic. I ain't sure I want to go through it again.
I mean, in Vanon's case, you technically died twice if you count living a couple hundred years in the void as a death.
I mean, I didn't know I was dead at that point. I was just floating, so.
I'm sorry. At the mention of us dying, Ro is just gonna look at all of you and like a shudder goes down their spine as they remember that hellscape. Particularly Vanon.
Sitting on top
mean-
of Vanon's head right now.
It
God,
sucks, but
you know what? Can
He's just not his
everybody
lap.
give me a wisdom saving throw against PTSD? Which did Vanon take their medication that morning? So Vanon
What are we
rolls
rolling?
with disadvantage.
That's fair.
17.
Oh, it would have been bad either way. It's a 2. The other was a 4.
It's a wisdom.
I heard the wisdom part. What does it mean when you roll a 1?
Okay, well, Vanon and Thumper are completely freaking the fuck out.
also rolled a 2 for a 2.
Okay, so everybody but Ro is freaking the fuck out.
Oh no.
I'm just over by a tree, like complete fetal position with my head against it.
I'm
Total
still on you.
shutdown.
I'm still on your shoulders.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guys, Ro
Make
is
the
not
man
equipped
fun.
to be helpful.
Be
I don't
really
think
great
any
Boy,
of
for
us
it's like
are
we
right
need those
now.
marshmallow people right now.
There is something Ro
Okay.
can do if you want a little DM suggestion.
Please, because I don't know what to do right now.
Remember, Vanon has a stuffy that if it's called can cast calm emotions.
This is true. Okay. Ro's gonna rifle through Vanon's backpack? Or is that the necklace? Is that the necklace
No.
familiar? I don't
No, it's
no.
backpack.
Rifling through the backpack, searching for the stuffy.
Yeah, you find the stuffed animal.
I'm gonna hug it and ask it to come forward.
Yeah, you
This feels like
you see this giant hippogriff, this large hippogriff form.
help, help, help them!
The hippogriff will give out a caw, and everybody's under the effects of calm emotions if you choose to fail the saving throw.
What's
Yeah, Thumper's gonna choose to fail. He's just relaxing there for a moment, like, oh shit, that got way out of hand.
What's the saving throw?
Are you gonna roll against your own familiar?
Yeah.
Dude, trauma makes you do stupid shit,
So
okay?
it is a charisma saving throw against Vanon's spell DC.
That's a
Shit.
dirty 20.
So Oslo is
Uh.
still traumatized then.
Oslo looks at the hippogriff and is like, "Are you my dad?"
I got a 19. So.
Can I silvery barbs my friends to make them fail that?
You can silvery barbs your friends if you wish.
It's okay. My save DC is 14. I passed.
You needed to fail it to calm down.
Oh. Yeah. It's been a while.
What does silvery barbs do?
It forces
Forces you-
disadvantage.
It forces disadvantage, and you have to use the lower roll.
Who are you
Okay,
gonna
well,
give
that's
the
an
advantage
18.
to?
I'm gonna give the advantage to myself. Thank you very much.
Oslo rolled really well on that one as well. So instead of a dirty 20, that's an 18.
Are you also using silvery barbs on Vanon?
Yes. God damn it.
I have to make the reroll now.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, that's an 8.
Alright, cool. The only one freaking out is Oslo. Vanon, Thumper, help them. Calm them down.
Hug the big guy.
No. Oslo ain't like hugs.
Oh, the shit. That's right. I forgot.
Ugly
Dad?
worse.
Shit. I'm looking.
Yeah, as you're just thinking their
Oslo,
dad, this
Oslo.
hippogriff just tilts its head at you like, what the fuck?
Okay, so what does Oslo like? Doesn't Oslo like to fight?
Also likes drugs.
I don't have any drugs on me currently.
Oslo does.
It's like Oslo does.
Oslo always has drugs. He's a drug dealer.
Oh,
Wait, can I just shove one of my depression pills in his mouth?
Sure. You can shove your mood stabilizer into Oslo's mouth.
I'm gonna do that. And then like dog pill it. It's like it's okay, just swallow, just swallow.
like why are you fighting this so
we-
hard?
We do not condone drugging people.
Yes, please do not drug people. But also, can you make me that save again with disadvantage?
Yeah. I say if I pass this, you have to blame the boy
right.
because these are the dice that he got me for Christmas.
Okay.
You said disadvantage, right?
Yes. 'Cause
Yes.
Now you have a mood stabilizer trying to stabilize you.
Okay. Well, I will say I rolled both new sets of dice,
Mhm.
and on one of them that makes it a 6. So Oslo has failed.
You're now
The
being
other one was-
calmed.
18 again.
Vanon's also gonna take one himself.
Like,
Hey.
why you guys fight to stay
Hey,
crazy?
hey friends. Hey friends. I know we've all been through some shit, okay? But it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be fine. I love all of you.
I love you
We is
too, bro. I
fucked
love
up.
all of you. Y'all are great. I'm so happy I was paralyzed my first day in our apartment.
I'm so sorry. I was scared. You startled me.
And I was happy.
I've never had friends, okay? You guys have to be okay.
We'll be okay if we're together.
Something tells me Ro's gonna pick up calm emotions later down the line.
Probably a very good idea.
Yeah, we have enough trauma that this is probably a necessity at some point. But the stuffy can do it. The familiar can cast it. I don't need it.
So are we going to fight this thing then?
Should we like at least go towards the cave and like see if we can find out more information? Cause like
Thumper
Yes.
is actually going to perk up at this point and be like, okay, look, I know I'm not the smart one, but walking into a dragon's cave while the dragon is in it is probably a bad idea.
I could sneak in.
Okay, my point still stands, but less risk that way. I say, why don't we wait until tomorrow when it's going to fly away anyhow? Then we all go in. You do the sneaking, and then we set up a trap for it inside.
I have a cool ability to set a trap.
Yes, that sounds
Counterpoint.
cool.
Counterpoint. I'll send my cat back to the s'mores village, and my cat can tell them to go to sleep again.
To
I don't
lure it
think
away.
And then we don't have to
But-
wait.
But wait a minute. That didn't exactly work the first time. Because they took a
That
nap
was
and
the
it
point I
didn't
was going to make.
It didn't come until nighttime.
Probably still have to wait.
Yeah.
I could sneak in now, see if I can find information. So that you guys know what you're walking into later.
That would be a good idea. Is there any way we can boost that sneakiness even higher?
I mean, my familiar can cast with a pass without trace and give me a +10. Someone wants to give me
Okay.
an advantage. Me that, if you can, or Bardic.
You can have a
Yeah,
bardic. That sounds.
Disadvantage on stealth.
Have a
Okay,
bardic.
what is your-
I have
What
plenty
is your
of those.
Bardic? What dice?
A D8.
D8. Also D8. Okay.
Remember, y'all, this is all happening during summer vacation.
Wait, I thought. Oh, yeah, it is.
None of you should be alarmed that Ro is like idly twirling Ajax's gun right now. None of this should be alarming to anyone.
God, I'm gonna regret giving them Mushroom a gun.
That's a 41.
You had to be,
Nice.
you had to be a 35.
Thanks for the Bardic, that helped.
So yeah, you're able to sneak into this cave. The dragon is just munching. You see 3 eggs, actually, 3 dragon eggs that this dragon is taking care of. And if you want to give me nature on to tell what type of dragon these eggs are.
Wait, they aren't glitch eggs?
Depends on like what this dragon bred with.
Fair point.
You said nature, right?
Yes.
That's a 13.
I will say, 2 of them are glitch eggs, and 1 of them is an egg of a different type of dragon.
Okay.
Does that mean there
I
are
want
other
to-
dragons in this realm?
Well, this dragon canonically fucks, so yes.
Canonically, what?
Canonically fucks.
Fucks.
Okay.
And I will say for Oslo's, need, and to call back to a previous joke, this glitch dragon is male and has a giant ass tail.
Can I use what rank are we?
You guys are rank D, I believe.
Okay, I would like to use my rank E ability and steal the eggs.
What is your rank E ability again?
Fox Paw. If you have line of sight on an object or person within 30 feet of you, you can make a sleight of hand check to have a spectral hand swipe it for you.
You're gonna have to beat that 35 with a sleight of hand to beat its perception.
Wait, it
Yeah.
actually has a 35 perception?
It's passive, yeah.
Yeah, no, Oslo. Even at a nat 20, Oslo wouldn't be able to beat that.
A nat 20 would auto succeed.
Nope, that is only a 29.
Yeah, your spectral hand like goes out to grab it and you see the dragon move, but you're able to move quick enough that your previous stealth allows you to stay hidden.
If only you had a bard to seduce the dragon right now.
No.
To be fair, if that's not necessarily true, because the great mistress herself, Cheyenne, seduced a dragon, and she was not a bard but a cleric.
Rose attempts at seductions would be very weird.
Also, Howard, I think that thought comes to mind for Oslo, and then Oslo's like, mushrooms don't have sex, so how does that work? This dragon obviously does, because there's eggs, so...
Also, would it be the monster being a Myconid? Which is technically labeled as a monstrosity?
Fun fact, friends.
Okay.
That means hold person doesn't work on Ro, right? It would have to be hold monster.
For mechanics of a playable race, hold person will work on Ro. Even though you are your race is technically considered a monstrosity.
Boo.
Look, I would seduce this dragon by asking it to come sit with me and read a book while we drink tea and talk about our feelings.
Remember how well that
Aggressively
worked out
A.
Reverse
well?
that? You should reverse that. Sitcom.
I don't
Sorry.
know worse if it's submissive.
I would just like to remind the audience that this is a bunch of teenagers.
So the
Players aren't
thirst.
though.
Hold on. No. Being thirsty and horny for teenagers is completely in character, okay?
I just wanted to remind people that you guys are like 16.
I'm
Nope, yep,
That's already
316.
fucking. So like,
Yeah.
Oslo gave Ro the talk. It's fine.
But yeah, there is a draconic horde that's known for all dragons, but it's pretty empty cave.
Okay. So Oslo will continue to look around. Obviously it couldn't take the eggs, but is there anything else in here?
I mean, there's a horde with a bunch of stuff in it. In gold.
Okay.
I mean, why do
Knowing
we
that
want the eggs exactly?
To destroy them
Why would we destroy the eggs?
so that no more dragons can terrorize this land.
I mean, does the dragon belong here? I don't think we've actually gotten the answer to any of those questions. I mean, swipe the eggs, but why destroy them? Why not move them to somewhere where they belong? If the dragon doesn't belong here, fine. Maybe we can capture it and release it where it belongs. But it's probably intelligent. Is it here for therapy? Or is it here maybe because this is a place where it wanted to lay its eggs?
Maybe
want me
it
to
feeds
talk
off
to
of the
it?
therapy thing.
We need to talk to the manager.
You want me to try to
He's-
talk to the dragon?
No, let's try and talk to the manager first.
We don't know where or who the manager is.
Hey, God, I have a
Yes.
question.
Yes.
What happens if a piece of a certain dragon's horde enters the horde of a different dragon?
Technically, there's a chance for dragon madness, but it technically belongs to the new dragon. Why?
I'm just wondering.
Are you gonna have Thumper eat part of that horde?
No, I have concerns about what's gonna happen if Thumper enters this cave.
Oh yeah, Zag will get very angry because dragon instincts of not a dragon trying to put his horde in their horde.
Hey, gotcha.
Jesus, what the fuck?
Aren't you glad you have a boyfriend, Thumper?
Thumper's not
You're
aware he has a boyfriend.
Who your
Nope,
friends
don't-
are constantly trying to exploit.
Yeah, no, is there a manager of Therapyland? Like, maybe we should verify before we kill dragons. I'm just saying.
What if the
There's-
dragons are here for the therapy experience?
Oh, Oslo will come out of not the dragon. That's not the right word. Of the cave. Okay. I assume you guys are having this conversation. Oslo will be like, "So you think the dragon is here because in the real world they'd be a sucky dragon? So they're here to make themselves feel better?"
I mean, dragons are normally intelligent creatures too.
I'm just saying we're in a place where we don't know the rules of engagement. Like we don't really understand this place. It's very confusing. Nothing seems to make sense. Maybe the dragon is not bad. I just think we should ask. Also, if we ask and they say yes, please kill the dragon, there might be a reward.
I mean, there's dragon eggs in there and a bunch of gold.
Like, are you telling me I could have a pet dragon? Is this what is this what you're trying to tell me?
You already have a bubble dragon.
Yeah, and technically I co-parent a tiny drake, but Zag holds it most of the time. I don't think that Ro can have too many pets. Okay.
Let's not get too greedy now.
The limit does not exist.
Well, now that you guys
Are you
back
trying to start a
together-
dragon sanctuary or something? All right, yeah, go ahead.
Ro, can you give me either a history or performance check?
I could definitely give you one of those things. Let's go with performance check. That one seems
I'll
like the
give you
great.
advantage because you're recalling bardic information.
Amazing. That is a 24.
I'm gonna read you a poem that finally hits you from back in your bardic classes. Which
Yay,
I will
more-
read it and then I'll send it to you.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Through fractured skies and broken space, a dragon shifts in shattered grace. Its wings are static, torn and bright, flickering fast, now left, now right. A screech of code, a roar of pain, of time rewinds and loops again. Mountains stretches and rivers twist, reality bends within its mist. Not a scale, but shards of light, a shadow lost between the night. Does it hunger, does it dream, or is it trapped in lines unseen? A breath of data, storms untamed, worlds corrupted, names erased. No blades can pierce, no spell can bind. It lingers outside space and time. Yet whispers tell of something more, a soul within, a fate unsure. If one could mend, the fate has torn. Would a glitch rise or be reborn?
As often happens with Ro, this poem just blurts out. No context. I just start monologuing this poem to my friends.
What does it mean?
Oh,
I was never very good at poetry.
Ro's
Thumper's
gonna
a dumb one.
look directly at Thumper and say, if we understood the nature of poetry, it wouldn't be a poem.
What's the point of writing stuff that isn't clearly understandable then? Oh wait,
Be-
never mind. I forgot. People are weird.
Because the meaning is
Most
what you
autistic
make of
thing I've
it.
ever heard.
The meaning is what you make of it. Also, there's definitely
Okay.
a meaning, but I don't have my notes from class, so
Okay, so what does everybody else think then?
If you want to roll inside everybody, and I can
yes.
spell it out for you.
Thanks, Mama God.
You're welcome.
Okay.
19.
No,
22.
Mhm.
13.
7.
So Rowan Ozla will understand. It's basically telling the tale of a previous glitch dragon. As it is not made of scales, it's made of light. It does not exist within time and space, so no, you cannot hit it with non-magical weaponry. And it is immune to any type of spell casting. It exists within time and space, so it is technically a creature of the void and can be damaged using void damage. It causes reality to bend around it. And nobody has ever killed one before, so they have no idea what will happen if you kill it.
How do we kill it? If it's immune to spells and it can't be hurt by anything that's non-magical, that means the only thing we can use is magic weapons to do any kind of damage, right?
Not my cousin, is it?
Void damage. It's almost like you guys all got weaponry that does void damage.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Also, not Oslo, but Vannon in general just does void damage as a void paladin.
That's still implying that this is going to be a very, very difficult thing to kill.
Yes, but it's also
Expansion.
implying that we are the only ones unique enough, is the proper term, and not what the other people call us, to be the ones to kill this dragon.
Assuming that that is still the right choice.
Say the poem does tell you it does feed and kill people for fun. It is evil.
All right. Twirling a gun. Let's go kill a dragon.
Can I just call my dad and ask him to put this dragon into timeout?
That's a valid question. Can we call Vannon's daddy?
Natural 20. Give me a natural 20 on religion, and your dad will put the dragon in timeout.
Oh god.
Why is my
Watch him roll
religion
it.
at a -1? Because I'm stupid.
You did
20.
not. That, that's
Wait,
a
did they actually
fucking
roll a nat 20?
picture. I want you to take your phone, snap a picture of it, and send.
Haven't touched.
Why?
Holy shit, I can't believe it.
So, explain to me how Vannon walks up to this dragon and practically just used a divine intervention.
He's gonna turn to his friends and he's gonna go, hold on, maybe I'm related to it. And then he's gonna turn around and he's gonna go into this fucking glare and look at him and go,
Yeah.
No. Dad. Dad said no. And ideally, Dad will come.
Yeah, if you just see a large glitching hand appear, grab the dragon, you hear like, Oh no! It just gets grabbed and pulled into the void.
Oh shit.
Thanks,
It-
Dad.
And then you just see your dad, like, a hand will reappear, wave, and gently pick up 2 eggs and crushes the third one.
Like whoops.
Thanks.
Appreciate you.
Yep,
I miss you.
You just get, like, a wave as the hand disappears.
Does
Well-
Ro want to try to hug the finger before it leaves?
Yes, please.
Yeah, the fingers will do the, like, where it goes like this. It will just walk up to you and then wrap a thumb around you for a hug.
Yay.
Welp, no more dragon.
And 2 of the eggs are taken care of. The last one's just scrambled on the ground.
I was not expecting. I
Sorry.
I
I don't
said a
think
nat
anybody
20.
expected that.
I said the nat 20 as a joke for religion because I know Vanon's bad at religion.
You tempted fate. That was your own fault there.
And fate kicked you in the ass.
You really did. It literally
Well,
perked up its head and
everybody,
went, "Oh, okay, let's
that's
do
the
this."
end of Therapy Land. That was the entire plot. Was this dragon? So
Oh, we can go home now?
Alright. Let's go.
Maybe.
Okay, so
Um,
what we learned is when we're in trouble, just call Daddy.
and it's gonna be a
Oh, shit.
natural 20 every single time that Vanon has to roll. If Vanon wants to use his divine intervention called Daddy.
Does that wait? Does that mean that we could use that to kill Vanon's brother at some point? Like, is this an option? Is this a viable option?
It's a nice big thumb just
If you want to end the campaign with a natural 20 of Vanon's dad killing Vanon's brother, you're more than welcome to.
I feel like it's more satisfying if we do it the old-fashioned way, but this is Plan B. Plan B is good. It's good to have a Plan B.
it's expensive, but
Well, I mean, there is still Thumper is going to point to the horde that is still sitting there on the ground, since DM didn't mention it going away.
Yeah, we're gonna start looting the horde.
Same.
And you know what? For this, when you do this, you have to spend all of your channel divinities.
fair enough.
This is fair. This seems good.
It really is. Okay, so how many pages of planned out whatnot did just go out the window without natural 20?
What's
He's actually
gold do I
counting
get?
the pages.
Hey, Oslo
I'm
tried many
sorry.
times to convince you guys to let him just attack it while he was in there alone, but no.
Can you do void damage? Would you have known to use your void damage weapon? Because otherwise you would have died, probably.
I mean, that's the weapon he always uses. That's his best weapon.
That's fair.
Also, if he had been caught, he was going to use his tower ability to teleport out and do damage on his way out.
Amazing.
How much gold do I get?
You can each gain 100 gold. In 2
Ew.
platinum.
What?
100 gold and 2 platinum.
Yes.
Okay.
This is fantastic.
You guys
Ro-
also find the essence of a dragon.
Essence of a dragon?
Yes, this
What's
will
the
allow
essence
one
for?
of you to make a dragon-touched weapon or a dragon-touched focus.
Ooh.
Bro,
What?
do you want a dragon?
No, it's okay.
All in favor of giving it to Ro.
I vote to give to Ro. Oh, wait a minute. I got an idea. Ro's the one with the bubble hydra, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So why don't we give it to the little hydra? See just how dragon the little hydra can be.
I'm gonna say no on the principle because I allowed a nat 20 religion check to destroy this. I do not want to overpower your familiar that's already overpowered.
No, I think we should save it for later. What did you say is just a dragon essence?
Yes, it will allow you to make a dragon touched focus or a dragon touch weapon.
Oh,
Okay.
I mean, technically, Thumper is touched by a dragon. He could take it.
wait, what now? Oh, right.
Thumper has already
That's
been
true.
filled with a lot of dragon essence.
It's true.
Not denying it.
What benefits does dragon touched apply to a focus or a weapon? Because depending on that, it could be more beneficial for someone else.
No, shut up, Google. I'm pulling up a dragon touched focus. So this will grow with you, but it's gonna start at its uncommon variety. It will grant advantage on initiative rolls. Once it evolves to its rare form, this is... I'm going to basically put it as a type of gem dragon for simplicity. Whenever you cast a spell, you can immediately teleport 15 feet. At its very rare version, it allows you to cast Telepathic Bond and Psychic Lance. And at its legendary version, you can cast 1 9th level spell without expending the spell slot.
Okay. So that if it was a focus, that would be very Ro or Thumper themed. If we did a dragon touched weapon, I'm sure it would be more Vannon or Oslo themed. We should talk about we should discuss this off over table, above table, and decide at a later date who this would most benefit.
That
Oslo
works.
holds on to the party funds, right?
Yes.
Okay, I was trying to figure out why I had so much money. That makes sense.
I will mention that Ro's going to be the only one who gets 9th level spells.
If we decided to use the focus version of it.
Yes.
Okay.
Um,
Yeah. We don't have to make every decision in the moment. So,
yes.
well, cool. Since we inadvertently
Hold on, I
finished
need to
the
roll
arc.
something. We need 10, 20, 30, 40.
Ooh, short session, guys. Sorry.
Yeah, unfortunately, do you have anything else planned, or do we just need to like?
Well, I've had the next arc planned for like a while, but like I was expecting Therapy Lane to at least take us till May.
Oh no!
Oh, good lord.
Hold on, I have to roll something.
To be fair, for those of you who are looking very sad, DM has offered every single day we've been in Therapy Land to let us leave willingly Therapy Land and move on.
It's true. So,
A lot of rolls.
Hello?
I think.
Oh.
Is it bad that I have the Jeopardy theme song stuck in my head right now? Waiting on you to finish rolling.
do, 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 do,
So,
do, do, do,
you
do.
guys, so you guys need 40 orbs to get all of your guys' abilities to the next level. Killing this dragon gave you 37.
Hot damn.
Each?
Though 37 is split among the party.
And we need 40 each or among the party total?
Among the party total, you would need 40. You guys need 10 each.
Okay, cool.
It's right. So right now we
So-
have 6 each with 1 left over.
Yes.
Thumper will hold on. There are 37. That means I got 6. I'm going to go ahead and just give the other orbs to the others so they can level theirs up. I'll just hold on to the extra.
So- Okay,
That
what
wouldn't- that wouldn't
Thumper
be
is
enough. That would put us each at 9, and we need 10. Oh,
I think what Thumper is saying is of the 37, Thumper will take 7, and the other 3 of us can each take 10 and go up to the next level on our gift.
Exactly.
oh, okay.
So that would put all of us except Thumper at rank C.
Mhm.
Oh, wait, rank D or rank C?
We were already at rank D, so we should be at rank
Right.
C now.
Okay.
And mainly for the audience, I'm going to let them know what your guys' abilities do. Or you can tell them, it's up to you.
Oslo gains Poker Face. You gain a perfect cover story. If you practice beforehand with your gift active, you may choose to come up with one lie. This lie will ring as the truth, even under spells designed to force you to tell the truth.
I just get more points to use.
Yeah, you get more Murphy's Law points to use.
Ro gets fusion. I now have the ability to fuse any gift I've copied with another to create new and unique effects, and I can have one fused gift at a time.
Mhm.
So, like right now, I think I'm only storing like Zag's gift and Vanon's gift, so I could technically fuse those gifts. I'm not sure how Dragon Tower and Murphy's Law would like combine together. That sounds like chaos.
I like how the slow grabbing of the tea and a sip from Vanon right after that.
Well, the moral of this story is Ro needs to touch more of their friends and absorb their powers.
I feel like, and I mean, DM could say this isn't how this works, but if you took Oslo's, like, I feel like that could make the tower invisible or, like, harder to find or something.
Probably. You do realize, Whispers, that what this means is that you need to decide what the fusions do so that I know when to fuse.
I already have the fusions for the main parties stuff together.
Sweet. Yay.
Yay! But yeah, do you guys want to leave therapy later?
Yes, please. Since
yeah.
the moment I get here.
I feel like this is just a torture chamber for Oslo because half the inhabitants are made out of things that Oslo decided to give up on punishment of death. So it only seems fair to leave.
Pupper!
Yeah, there's a puppy in the background. A good pupper. Yeah, let's leave therapy land. Let's go home, please.
Yeah. And luckily, this ride's right in time because Ro had to take a step back for a couple minutes, so Ro could be off doing whatever Ro's doing once they're out of therapy land.
Be right back.
Yeah. Ro went to go work at the tattoo shop where they have a job. But yeah, so as we get back to the... Actually, never mind before we get into this. Keep the audience entertained. I gotta run to the bathroom.
I also have to run to the bathroom. Do we just want to take like a quick break?
Do we want to take like a 5
Probably
minute
just take
bathroom
a quick break.
Okay. I don't have break music, so like it's gonna be very oddly silent.
Can you put the theme song back on?
I can put the theme song back on. That's what I'll do for like 5-10 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I can make this loop. We're about to find out.
See you guys soon.
See you soon.
Soundstripe.
Oh, wrong one. everybody. We are back from our little bathroom break. Um, and as everybody gets back to the school, the rest of your guys' summer break went fine. You know, you got to relax, rewind. Knowing Vannon probably got the rest of you guys going to therapy after everybody had panic attacks and thought of a dragon.
Whispers, my love, you're muted.
Well, summer vacation went well. You guys relaxed. Vannon probably got the rest of y'all in therapy after having a mental breakdown. Was like, hey, I know a really good therapist. Yeah. And we come to the first day of classes. So as we go to the classes, would you guys like to do some trivia for advantage on some rolls?
Sure.
Sure.
Sure, let's see how not smart the rest of us are.
Alright. Who wants to go first?
Yeah,
we
Thumper
roll
will go
for it?
first.
Alright. Since Thumper decided to go first. You're a fighter warlock, right?
Yes.
Are you going to fighter classes today or warlock classes?
Let's go with fighter classes.
Wonderful. Out of all of these weapons, which one has a 10-foot reach in threatened area? The whip,
would-
the lance, or the longsword?
The whip and the lance both have the longer reach.
But also this
Does the
increases
whip-
threatened area as well.
Wait, can you define threatened area?
The threatened area is basically where attack of opportunities will proc, which is traditionally 5 feet for every character. One of these weapons increases your threatened area to 10 feet.
I would say the whip.
Correct. You have advantage on your next attack roll.
Sweet.
I believe Oslo wanted to go next.
Oslo can go next. That's not what Oslo said. Oslo said we should roll for it.
Well, too bad. I'm not making a roll for it. 'Cause it would take a long way. Well, guess what? Oslo's going next. So, Oslo's a rogue.
Yep.
I really hope that our classes were not news to anybody watching.
I hope it wasn't, because well, hi, if you're new here, this is what classes everybody's play. If the intro that just played like 800 times did not tell you. I say this jokingly, audience. So... Which roguish archetype allows you to have the help action within 30 feet of you?
Mastermind.
Correct. You can now, one time within the next long rest, can use the help action within 60 feet of you. Between Ro and Vannon, who wants to go next?
Go.
I was like, Ro can go if Vannon wants to go last.
I'll go.
Okay.
I'll fail, but I'll go.
Paladins are considered half-casters, but can they prepare spells?
Yes? No.
What's your final answer? Are they prepared casters?
Maybe. Um, they can prepare spells.
Did you just look at your character sheet to remind you?
No. All up here, baby.
You may prepare an extra spell this long rest. Ro. Our
Yes.
wonderful bard. I like how I was about to make yours so much harder rather than a piece of trivia just out of spite.
Not fair, but okay.
I'm not going to. What is the main difference between 2014 and 2024's version of Countercharm?
Oh god.
We talked about this.
I know. It's this is I hate you. It's isn't it the difference between being able to use it as an action or a bonus action?
Is that your final answer?
Yes, because I can't think of what the other is, and
The the main difference is Countercharm's now a reaction in 2024.
reaction. Damn it. Okay. I was close. I was so close. That's okay. I can fail.
Yes, but you just made a bad grade. They were like, "Oh yeah, play your Countercharm," and Ro was just like, "I don't play an instrument."
Basically.
Let me just pick up a guitar and.
Look, it was a test, okay? I picked up the closest instrument. They wanted a middle C. I played a high C. It was close, but not enough. It was not enough. I would like the audience to know that the only reason I know the difference between a middle C and a high C is because my significant other is a music teacher. And
Yeah,
I don't
so
play instruments. I draw things.
now I will have everybody roll me an RP initiative. So roll me a d20.
Just a flat
Yep.
16.
Flat
I got a
is
16 as well. I'll
What?
re-roll that if you want me to, DM.
Sure.
roll off.
Why are
Okay,
if
we-
it,
15 that time then.
Okay.
Why are we rolling initiative?
This is just to see what order in roleplay you guys are about to go in.
flat rolled, no
Uh,
modifiers is 13.
Okay. These Thumper got a 15. If I heard right.
That's right.
Initiative, 24.
With no modifier.
Oh, 18.
18.
Oslo gets to be tortured first. I assume it's torture. We're playing D&D, y'all. It's always torture. Okay? Torture, drama, and tacos. The 3 T's.
I love tacos.
In your guys' final class, you guys are all sent off to meet some mentors to help you, learn the tracks of your trade. Also, you were sent to a shipyard, and you see a very, older, very bulbous man, very round, with, a long beard that reaches onto the floor, that's sparkled gray, no hair on the top of his head, has a mug of beer in his hand, and a trusty old rapier on his belt.
What the fuck? Sorry. Sorry, my phone just alerted that we're expecting snow. We had tornadoes last night, and now we're expecting snow. Oslo will walk up. You look like a tomato.
Thank you. Hi. My name is McGreaves. Of the open sea.
Yeah, I don't do water. Can we do air?
My name is McGreaves of the open air.
Oslo's gonna poke him. Are you stuck?
Nope. Boys, get the ship airported. We gotta go in the air. And you just see like a bunch of young pirates with like being like, okay, just start hooking up an air balloon to their pirate ship.
How was I sent here? This seems like a downgrade from the ship I was on previously. A major one.
Well, I'm gonna teach you to be a better rogue of your trade.
Using balloons.
No, we're gonna go with a pirate ship in the air. That's what you just requested.
Fine.
By the end of this trip, I expect you to steal. Picks up a rock from the ground. This rock out of my pocket.
Oslo takes it.
How are you attempting to take it?
Yep.
I need you to make me a sleight of hand check, and let me roll this pirate's sleight of hand.
I thought he was just going to try and yoink it right out of his palm there.
You need to be a 33.
I have to beat a 30. I can't do that. Okay. That is a 30.
Nope. You try to lean forward to grab it, and he just slightly moves his hand back and watches you fail. Oh, you're a spirited one. Lot of spirit. Lot of booze.
Oslo will swing with the other hand. I'm not trying to take it. I'm trying to hit him.
Give me a second of fallen swashbuckler around Crank. Because I think they have something that helps them dodge, but I can't remember.
Only if he took his bonus action. Uncanny dodge, but that only half the damage if I hit.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. So yeah, his AC is 17.
Oh yeah. That's a 22 to hit.
He will uncanny dodge half the damage though.
Okay. That's 10, so 5 damage.
Got a nice right hook on you, kid.
Left, actually. Offhand.
Left, right, potato.
You're annoying. Is the ship ready yet?
Should be. Boys! Yes, Captain?
I'd
Is the ship ready?
rather.
Yes, Captain.
Oslo will walk onto the ship and light up a joint.
And the captain will follow behind you, lighting up his own joint. You've met your mentor, Mick Greaves. I hope you hate him.
Oh, I do. I do. So much.
Is that just like MC Greaves, Mick Greaves?
Yes.
All right. It's going in my notes.
Okay. We
Oslo is smoking his joint, being like, it would have been so much better if they had all just jumped me and this was over with already.
Yeah. We will move over to Vannon. And I'm going to send this photo in our Discord chat for you guys to see. I've not gotten one from McGreaves yet because I was not planning for us to get here this fast. But if you guys look in Raven Communications, you are sent to a gym. And once you get into the shower room where you were told to meet him, you see this decently 7 foot tall, buff tiefling with a shadowy, whispery tail. His arms up to his elbows are cloaked in shadow, and his face just seems to be shadows wisping off into hair with just his eyes.
Just give me
Whispers,
one sec.
you gotta warn a man, okay?
I just
I was only halfway listening, and so I'm sorry. Did you say they were told to meet someone in the shower?
Yes, go look at the
room.
art.
Shower room of the gym. It's us.
Just for the audience.
Listen, I stole that from the internet, okay?
I would like to say that the way it popped up on my screen when I moved over to Raven Communications has it so that you cannot see that he's in a towel. So it just looks like he's naked until you scroll down.
Listen, I knew
This is-
whatever I
this
did,
is-
you guys would call them hot, so I just leaned into it, okay?
This is the moment I regret playing a straight man.
Yeah, but seeing you walk in, he has a towel wrapped around him, but he's in the locker room part of the shower section.
He's not expecting a large buff man in a towel. And the moment he sees him, his hat goes down. And he's like, "Oh, I'm real sorry. I'm looking for someone. You wouldn't happen to be see anyone looking? I don't know.
Are you the young Pride Stack?
I am,
You know,
and
you don't have to cover your face to take in. This is the men's, shower room, and last I checked, you are of the male persuasion.
I look into the Cena insert.
Wow, you are a prudish one.
It's just the way I was raised, sir.
Hold on. You hear the plomp of a towel as you then hear a buckle as he puts on a pair of pants.
Which functionally isn't covering any more or less of his body.
Absolutely.
But does it make you
Yeah,
feel
he's-
better, Vannon?
No.
And you'll see he'll slide on a t-shirt. You guys are at a gym for a reason. And it's just a gym shirt that just says only because I find this funny, the t-shirt I actually have seen. You just see autism powered fuck machine on his gym shirt.
Oh. Okay.
Anyways, my name is Xander.
It's nice to meet you, Xander. I'm Vannon.
I am a paladin. Well, I'm not a void paladin. That seems to be something new, but I am a paladin oath of beauty.
I see.
I've been told
Uh.
our abilities might coincide.
Really? How would that be?
You heal with depression, I heal with love. You need to start finding that balance.
Oh, I
And
see.
I'm one of the hardest hitters the school knows, and I've been told you're your party's tank, yet you keep missing hits.
Guess I am a little bit clumsy. Uh, well, I look forward to working with you.
You get tossed like a water bottle with some pre-workout in it, and he's like, "Alrighty, you might want to get out of your armor before we exercise."
I didn't bring any gym clothes. I hope jeans and a button-up are all right.
You see, he'll go. I mean, he's wearing jeans as well, but he will go and in his bag and toss you an extra shirt, which is like, on him it's like baggy. On you, it's like you're getting swallowed up in it. But yeah, he will take you to start doing some workouts. Work on that physical body.
All right.
We will move to Thumper.
I'm here.
Let me pull up the. Also, I know you want to say it, Luke. You can already just say Smash.
Rude. But did we get his name?
It's Xander.
It's Xander.
Zan. With a
How
Z or an
tall is
X?
With with an X.
How
Thank
tall
you.
is Xander?
He's 7'5".
That shirt would fit him just fine.
I think he was implying that he's much more muscular than you are.
Yes, much more muscular
Rude!
than Vannon.
Rude!
He got the big and tall store shirt.
Vannon is tall, but he is lean.
Mm-hmm.
Not that lean.
I want you
Here's
to
my-
look at the picture that I sent. Look at the what you drew for Vannon and tell me that you are not lean compared to this man.
I said
That
lean,
lean?
not like I didn't say lanky, okay? I didn't say sticky. I said lean. He's lean. He is average.
But
I'm
as
offended.
So Thumper is sent to a home abode within the forest where another warlock fighter. Well, not fighter. They're unarmed, so many might call her a monk instead. You see a beautiful woman of mixed features. Beautiful curly hair, a big red hat. And for those of you who are in the campaign, who've seen Raven Communications, another image I stole from Pinterest to give you a decent idea of what they look like. And as you walk near this home, you see that she teleports outside and then just goes, "Ah, a young Steel coming to visit me once again."
Steel. No, I'm a tungsten.
What I mean is you're related to the Steel family, my dear.
I mean, built by one, but I don't know about related.
Built, blood, adoption, what does all that mean in the long scheme of things?
Fair enough, I guess. Well, a question for you, DM. Am I actually seeing fangs in that picture or no?
You are.
Okay. So I don't know if I have like actual blood or if it's like something else entirely, but you're probably not going to enjoy if you bite me.
Do not worry, I'm not a
Also, I don't
vamp.
swing that way.
Do not worry, I'm not a vampire who feeds on blood. I prefer more
Oh,
of
are you one of the
the.
sparkly types?
No, I prefer to feed on people's dreams.
Well, you're not going to find much up here then. Sorry. You still might go hungry.
Anyways,
I'm He's just messing with her at this point.
young Thumper, I've been told we are the warlock of the same class, and as well as you're a fighter who prefers to jump and hit hard, and I'm a monk of the same persuasion.
Interesting. So similar fighting styles.
Absolutely. We should get
All right
along
then.
swimmingly.
Excellent. I look forward to it. And he will just walk right up to her and offer to shake hands.
She will shake your hand, and you'll see a little of Ajax's magic of hers, like meeting yours in the shake.
Oh, wait. Are you related to the Steels as well, or no?
No, Ajax Steel is just a patron of mine.
Oh, cool. I wasn't sure what you meant. I thought we were talking about the knife feature, not the, you know, Ajax persuasion.
Well, is that not the warlock domain Ajax gives his followers?
I thought he gave out different ones for different people or different reasons. I don't know too much. I'm not exactly the bright one in the group.
And that is exactly what I'm gonna help with, my dear. If you may not be bright, you can at least have some showmanship.
I see that look. Okay. I'm sorry, it just switched over there on me, and I'm like, I see that look. What the hell?
And you may call me Mistress Helena.
Well, Miss Helena, how you doing today? Shall we begin?
Na, it's Mistress Helena. I'm a lady of this home.
Oh, so title, not the BDSM type. Okay, mistress.
Yes, it is not
Thumper,
my
no.
it is not my fault that over the years the mistress has also been used by unsavory groups, but is also the proper title of the lady of the house.
Oh, yeah. I'm not exactly old age stuff. I don't really. Eh, what is it? A couple of years ago, I made it here. Otherwise, I was just lost out there,
Do not
just having
worry.
fun, but still lost.
That is not a worry of mine. You may be young, but not everybody could have been in the same graduating class as our patron. Or should I say, your mother?
Really?
Yes, I was a young monk at the time, but as time went and things happened, I had to strike a little bargain.
Interesting. Wait, how did you manage to live this long?
I'm a vampire, sweetie. I'm immortal.
Oh, right. I'm stupid. I forgot about that.
And as she will
Shall
give
we
you that,
continue then?
you're like, why don't you come in and have some cookies and some milk, and we can talk about some other things.
And he will just happily follow her in.
Haven't we almost?
Sorry, I didn't mean to mess with you too much.
Oh no, you are fine. we will move over to Ro. Ro, you were sent to like the theater room, which you know is like a bard. You know how to get there. You've been there multiple times for your classes. Um, and you see a very elegant woman with like hair. I've sent you the picture before, but I'll also resend it back in Raven Communications because I steal all of my photos from Pinterest. One of these days, when I'm rich, I can get all of my NPCs drawn by people so I can show them on stream. You see this elegant woman in like a black attire dress with a high slit, luscious blonde hair that seems to like flare down, and large phoenix feathers behind her, as bursting out into wings. And with this regal presence, she's just sitting there, just being like, "Oh my god, it has been so long since I've been back here. God, I don't even remember how to turn on these stage lights. Just, nope, that did not do the thing I wanted."
Um, Ro is just gonna walk up and be like, "Hi,
Oh, hi, little one.
You're- you're pretty."
Thank you. My mother always taught me that, if you ever want to get anywhere within the world, beauty should be one of the things you focus on.
That must be really easy for you because you're really, really pretty.
It also helps when you're immortal and can make flames that, de-age you.
That'll do it. Yeah. I'm Ro. What are you doing here?
I'm supposed to be your mentor, little one. My name's Rowan.
That's gonna be easy to remember.
But, my name is Rowan Belladonna.
Well, I'm Ro. Steele, I think. Last names are new to me.
Well, my mother was a famous rogue and a witch of sorts, and my father was a phoenix pirate, you may say.
I have a friend who's a rogue and a pirate. Maybe you know him.
No, I'm not really into the pirate life like my siblings.
That's a shame. It sounds fun.
Oh, I've heard multiple stories, but it's really hard to keep your wits about you, and I get severely seasick.
Oh yeah, the pirate life is not for you then.
No. Anyways, I've been told I may be able to teach you to harness that innocence of yours.
What?
Well, it's simple. We are gonna work on making you a devious little tactician that everybody's going to underestimate. So after they underestimate you, you can blow their heads off with your little gun.
That sounds fantastic. When do we start? No one ever thought I could do anything. Ever. They all told me I was gonna die.
And most people just think that I'm a walking bimbo with no brains, so.
I have so many questions. The first being, what's a bimbo?
It means I'm tall, blonde, very beautiful, but I have no brains.
Oh. Well, that seems accurate. Um, maybe I'm missing the subtext.
You've not seen me in action, sweetheart.
Can we do that now?
Don't you have other questions you might want answered?
Can I draw you? And this is an important one. My friends say it's really important. In the event of your death, can I eat you?
Sweetheart, I'm a phoenix.
So no. Okay. I have to ask. They say it's important to ask.
Well, if I were to ever die and not get reincarnated, you're welcome to eat my flesh and bone.
Amazing.
But I will just reincarnate.
Sadness.
Yeah, my father wasn't always a phoenix, but once he realized that Mother was going to be an immortal elf and he was just a human, he
Can you
decided. Good.
can you teach me the fire wings?
Those are biological.
Well, I wonder if Rose can give me fire wings. She gave me a mouth, so it's theoretically possible. Maybe.
I don't think your plant-like body would be able to handle, having fire constantly coming out of your back.
How about poison wings?
This is a valid point, Thumper, who's not in the room. Well, I like learning, so whatever you can teach me. I've learned all sorts of things since coming to school. Not all of it in a classroom. As a matter of fact, much of what I've learned has been outside the classroom.
Well, I did not go to what many call our studies a college of art. I studied the sword.
I don't have one of those. Do I need one of those? I could go get one of those.
No. We're going to focus on you using that gun, because I do have some proficiency in long-range weaponry, though the sword is my preferred weapon.
I haven't gotten to use this yet. It looks pretty cool though, and it does some really cool stuff.
Yep. She will grab your hand and then kind of twirl with you. Like that very romantic, like she's sitting there and she twirls you like you would in like the salsa or whatever. And you guys dissipate and reappear within a shooting range.
This is amazing.
And we will leave it here with each one of you guys meeting your mentors.
Sweet. Sounds good to me, man. Good game.
Anything you guys would like to say to the audience before we end?
Don't joke around with your GMs or you're gonna lose an entire arc.
This game is just a joke. Do not take any drug paraphernalia jokes that we make seriously, please.
I do.
Guns
I'm not your mother.
Guns are not toys. Please don't play with them inappropriately.
Do as we say, not what we do.
This is a no consequence fantasy land, okay? We can do what we want. Please don't do it in real life. Actually, it's not a no consequence fantasy land. There are plenty of consequences. They are just also not real.
Also, unlike, some people, take your medication. Don't follow Vanon's, rules and not take your medication.
Man, we're terrible influences. Like, our caveats at the end of every episode.
Listen, in fairness, Fanon would probably be 10 times better at it, but I'm terrible at remembering things, so that's my fault.
Well, thank you everybody for coming to the Distance Complex, and I hope you enjoyed this episode of the Chronicles. We're back with 2 weeks, where we get to see each character interact with their mentor some more, and new bonds and things shared. Thank you so much for watching today.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.